Simon and Garfunkel, old friends, because that's what we are now, aren't we? In the Ricky's Bollocks gang. Thank you for all your lovely tweets and lovely memories. 1 year, 1 year today since I started this. I'll be honest, I didn't think I'd be doing it for a year. But what a year. Happy St. Patrick's Day as well. So let's start straight away with this amazing thing that I got from the pet gang. What a load of bollocks. And it's from, it's a lovely card. And they had a collection and they had so much, they had money left over to give to All Dogs Matter. So that's amazing. From Bella, Welsh Felix, Mark Leneve, Ollie and Pickle Fan Club, Titch and Rupert, Ollie Comic Strip, Scarlet the Beagle, Gunnar and Andy, Joey and Teddy, Freya, Susie Hope, Leslie, Selena Jones, The Old Lady Laughing, Leopold and Loveday, The Bestestest Vampire Squirrel, and Kermit. And they got me this, right? I'll read it to you. Ricky's Bollocks. that shouldn't be an award, should it? Ricky's Bollocks. Ricky Gervais voted Ricky's Bollocks Lockdown Champion 2020 to 21. Utter shite. Right, I'll treasure that, and I'll treasure that as well. There's the gang. That's my gang. What a cool gang that is. What a fucking cool gang that is. They're going on the shelf. So thank you to everyone. And this is a Bella inspired thing for really good sticks. Remember I said I'm going to take up whittling when I'm 70. So just amazing, guys. Thank you so much. I also had a lovely thing from, where is it? We'll get to the questions, don't worry. From Sandy King, sent these amazing watercolours. I can't get over some of the skit. Oh, this one. Oh look, a year since Ollie left us. So thanks so much for those. And I think this is Ellie, another. I can't quite make it out. I think it's Ellie who sent me Pickle. So a year in gifts and memories. Oh, also, thank you for the tunnel. The gang sent Pickle a tunnel. It's like one of those things that dogs run through in Crufts, and she got in it straight away. She absolutely loves it. She's playing with it now, and some really good sticks for Pickle. So thanks, gang. Amazing. Really appreciated. Well, let's do the last questions. Where are you all watching from? I've forgotten to do the usual. You're all over. We know that. Been amazing, the response. And it was just for us. No press release. Didn't go to the papers with it or anything. It was just a little gang for us, wasn't it? A Bollocks Club. The Bollocks Club. Ireland, Essex, Airdrie, California, Vancouver, Italy, Washington, Florida, Leeds. I mean, just Birkenhead, Streatham, London, Ireland. So it's been absolutely amazing. Let's do some final questions, shall we? Harry, this week I got into big trouble for jumping on the table and licking Mum's cheese straw. In my defence, It was left unattended and I hadn't been fed for 7 minutes. I know how you feel. What are your rules around unattended food and starving cats? You're right. Unattended food, yeah. Unattended anything. It's not. It's not the cat's fault. We've got things put over certain bits of furniture where Pickle likes to sharpen her claws. You know, on antiques, things that cannot be replaced. So there's like strategic cushions and big towels over there. But yeah, you're a cat. You can pretty much do what you want. That's my opinion. Well, you know, that's my opinion. Titch. Last one for a while. Titch is hopeful. Look. Put in pressure. What a ride it's been this last year. But you've been a steady ship for us all. Thank you, Uncle. And my question, would you rather have dog's legs on your lower half, all four? Oh dear. But hold on, wait a minute. Have I still got my arms? Or have I got dog's legs, 4 dog's legs, 2 where my arms were and 2 where my legs were? So I'm basically me looking like Titch and Rupert. Or have I got 4 little legs but I've got my arms? Hold on. Or spider's eyes for your eyes. Well, that one's out. Whatever the dog one is, it's got to be the dog's legs. I can't have spider's eyes. I can't have anything spidery in me. That's a rule. That's one of the rules I've made for myself. See, if it's 4 little dog's legs, right? They'd have to be a sturdy. It would have to be the legs of some sort of bulldog to take my weight, wouldn't it? And I've got my arms, so I'm just sort of like scuttling along 20 miles an hour with my arms. That's like I'm riding a tiny horse. That's not so bad, is it? Well, it is. It's terrible. It's not for a dog, but it's for a human. It's pretty degrading. See, you've desensitized me, right? So think of that. That I was thinking that was all right. I was happy with that because I've had worse. That's what's made me realise that life's not that bad, is it? If my destiny is either being anally probed by an alien, right, or going around in a bucket of my own piss. If life works out any better than that, I now think I'm up. Do you know what I mean? What happened to him? He died peacefully in his sleep. Oh, right, great. So you know what I mean? I don't think I could handle 4 dog's legs, so I'm like a little fat table. I don't think I could. It's still better than spider's eye. Whatever. I love the dog's legs. Whatever. Leslie, the lyrics of The Way We Were, for me, sums up the year 2020. My ultimate question is, knowing what you know now about Ricky's Bollocks broadcast, if you'd have had the chance to do it all again, would you? Could you? Thank you for all the... we'll remember all the laughter. Yeah, I would do it again. It's great. It's been fantastic. It's been... you know, at the time you think, oh, it's never going to end, or is this enough? But when you look back and we're through it, this has been the best bit of it for me. I'm really going to miss it. I think it's great. So yeah, it's what it's all about, isn't it? Scarlett. Auntie the dog who plays Brandy absolutely adores you on the set of Afterlife. She'll be so happy to see you again when you start filming. What are you most looking forward to about Afterlife 3? That's one of them. Yeah, hooking up with Auntie. I haven't missed out on dogs for this last year though. Every single day we've been for a walk in lockdown, and the one thing you can still scruffle is a dog. If last March they'd have said stay in, stay away from everyone, okay, don't see your family, okay, there's no Christmas, okay, fine. Also, dogs spread coronavirus. I'd have fuck me, really. That would have been really tough. They said you can't go near a dog. Oh fuck off. Yeah, I can't wait to see Andy again. What am I looking for? Now it's a different thing. Usually I love every day of filming. I look forward to every day. But there is that fear that, COVID. So I'm most looking forward to having filmed Afterlife 3 and know that I got it. I got it in the can and now I can edit it. So that sounds like a strange thing, but all those problems do prey on your mind. You put so much work into it, you know it's so good, and something outside your control, usually I rule that out. There's nothing outside my control usually in film, you know what I mean? I mean, very, very bad luck. But you control everything, but you can't control this. So I'm hoping that everything goes well, everyone stays safe, and we did it. Well, we've got it in the can. Yeah. Leopold and Loveday. We awaken. We awaken to find it really is the last of the regular Ricky's. All little digs there, regular, like they know he'll do another one. Do you know what I mean? It's all little subtle. What's that thing? NPO, is it like neuro linguistic programming? When you say things to suggest to someone, I go, yeah, we know it's the end of the regular one. Yeah, see you next time. And then that makes me go, oh, I better do another one. So I know what you're doing, guys. I know what you're doing. This is our shortlist of favourite moments. Would you please tell us your favourite moment? Thanks for all you do. See you later, alligator. Our top 3 favourite moments from Bollocks. At number 3, the broadcast to nowhere. The gang had fun treating each other. That was when I did a whole show and it wasn't going out. And everyone was going, someone tell him. People were texting James, tell him it's not working. Right. 2, when Jane came to save you from death in a bucket. Oh, that's when I was going, yeah, I remember that well. 1, right, this is number 1 favourite moment from the gang. Why doesn't shite just work? The famous Wi-Fi meltdown. Oh, and every time you answered our question and said Leopold and Loveday. What's my favourite moment? I mean, sometimes I've really laughed. I've just really laughed some people don't laugh like that many times in a whole day, let alone in half an hour. Well, obviously, raising the money, the Brewdog thing and all the charity stuff and the t-shirts, all the animal charities that benefited from it. I love that. All your lovely tweets. Just being in this Bollocks gang, really. Setting off people's Alexas and Siri, that was good fun. Things that like made the press and the press didn't even say what it was from. Like I remember when someone asked me how I want to be buried, and I said I just want to be flung to the lions as a joke, right? And then I went on about them, eating my testicles. And the paper picked up on that, did a story about it. Didn't say I was just joking, right? They even contacted London Zoo, said that he wants to be on this, and London Zoo said, well, he can't, right? So the headline was London Zoo refuses to let Ricky Gervais feed his testicles to the lions. So mate, that's like a fucking mental case. Had called up the zoo and go, can you, when I'm dead, can you feed my, like some sort of fucking weird reverse serial killer? So, I think of all the stuff I've done here, and that was only one thing really, taken out of context, to be fair. Think of all the shit things I've said on this and the stupid questions. If people had like really wanted to oh God. Freya, what is your all-time favourite Brent song? Well, I've thought about that just because of doing these and people requesting it and me setting off Alexa and all that. And Life on the Road was shown again the other night on BBC, and now it's on iPlayer, so I'm getting lots of tweets and people seeing it for the first time and stuff, which is great. And it's not the comedy ones that stick with me; it's the more serious ones. You know, they're funny because David Brent's doing them, but the ones that I think of and that I like, and I think that if it wasn't David Brent, I'd like, are things like Electricity and Ooh La La, because they're nearly real songs. So the joke is just that David Brent is inappropriate, if you know what I mean. So I'd say Ooh La La. It's a catchy. If that wasn't David Brent, that would be a cracking tune. That anyone could cover that. Anyone, from Tom Petty to Robbie Williams, they'd cover that. Number one, guaranteed. Catchiest tune out there. So that I think. Kermit. Okay, Ricky. So this is the end. One last question. It's rhetorical, but please indulge me. Do you understand the scope and magnitude of the sheer joy you have brought so many people are over the last 12 months? You're a true gem. Thanks, Kermit. As I said, it's been absolutely mutual. I said it was for the good of the nation, but it's taught me that it's good for me. It's good to do something nice. I've sort of always known it, but it works. It's contagious. You know what I mean? Doing something, seeing someone appreciate what you do, you want to do it again. I just think it's you know, for all the tough things that they go through, I just think people who do charity are the happiest people. Every day they get you know, they have to fight terrible things, and I don't think I could do what some of them do when they go to places where there's this animal cruelty, but then they help, and that is amazing. So yeah, it's absolutely mutual, Kermit. So thank you, Danielle. You come across a confident person, which probably helps in your job. But is there anything within your work that fills you with dread or anxiety, which we don't necessarily see? P.S. We'll miss these lots. And thanks again for the giggles and cock in a drain. Yeah, see? Cock in a drain. That that didn't take off like, what's his name? Gangnam Style. The other foot. Again, just for us. Just for a few people who found that amusing. Nothing fills me with dread. Things going wrong, people letting you down, rules changing, things like that. Things that, because you want to control things. But the only thing that fills me with dread is taken out of context. People lying, people purposely, like, I do fun things, you know. I'll do like frivolous radio shows. Now the reason I like doing them is because they haven't really got an angle. You can talk, you do the thing, you plug the. What's scary sometimes is if it's one of those posh, snidey papers, because the journalist can't just say I had a lovely interview. and he talks a lot of sense. Anyway, watch his show. They can't, because that's not their job. Their job is to have an angle, sort of, because they're part of the creative world as well. So it's sort of about them, and that scares me because I don't know what they're going to say. I can't change. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like it's their opinion, so I can be honest and try and be funny, but they might not just like you. And if they don't like you, their job is to sort of infuse that into the interview. So that I always think, oh, only because it takes the onus of why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to be in the paper. I'm doing it to tell people that my show's on. So if they suddenly get on something and go off on one, and the headline is about, I remember I did a junket, like an hour's junket about a show, and then one of the journalists said, "Oh, you've lost a bit of weight." I went, "Yeah, I lost about 20 pounds, right?" That was it. After like 50, that was the headline. Ricky Gervais loses weight. Well, mention the fucking show. I haven't. So you always wonder what they're gonna, You can't say, "Listen, I'm here to plug a show." Just write about the fucking show, because they need a fucking angle. So that's the only thing that sort of fills me with dread, really. And only written, because I know on a TV show it's harder to get technical content, or a radio show. They don't have to. They don't, I told you that one that I did once, and the journalist it was a phone interview, and she pretended she was there. She said she would describe my office because there had been a photographer there, and describe my body language. And I want to go, you weren't even there. I mean, that's just lying, isn't it? That's just lying. So that, I think. But who cares? And that, and it was worse in the early days because you think it could ruin your career. Now you realise it can't, because more people are watching this than read papers. So I've got a platform, and it's all good. Joey, sad the shows are coming to an end, but we'll always have our Bollocks Club. My final regular question. See, my final regular question. Would you rather wake up as me from the... Oh, Joey! Oh, God. Would you rather wake up as me from the neck up or the neck down? So, right. So I either wake up with Joey's head. That would be all right. I know I'd be a cat. Joey, question. It's important. Have I got your brain as well? Because I'm not being funny, because there's nothing I can do with that. So I'd be a human with a cat's head. So I'd just be a cat, really, wouldn't I? I'd be sleeping. I'd get up. I wouldn't. No, it can't be that. Fuck me. It's got to be my head on Joey's body. So Joey's body is basically dragging around this giant fucking head. Think of someone who's just tuned in for the first time ever. They've seen all the kerfuffle on Twitter, been trending. Bollocks, what's that? I'll check it out. A cat with my head just dragging it along like that. And I'm going, oh, like I'm hitting stuff, right? And I'm going, kill me. And oh, fuck me, then I have to wash. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, both horrendous. Once again, Joey, you've given me two horrendous choices. It's got to be my head. What's the point? What's the point in having your brain, Joey? Oh, fuck me. Oh, right. Cheers. Gunnar and Andy. On this day, we just asked for the record. Oh, This is their question. This is Gunnar Andy's question. Who's a good boy? Oh, I am, Gunnar. And so are you, and Andy. Right. Louise? Yeah. Thank you so much for doing these. It has helped a lot of people through an anxious time. We're all tweeting about how much we will miss it. But will you miss it? Yeah. What will you miss about it? Has it helped you too? Or are we a right pain in the arse? That's what I'm trying to say, was being probed by an alien when you awoke. Yeah, well, I've already answered your question, haven't I? It's been great. It has helped. I look forward to it. And again, when you look forward to something, even then, I started thinking, like, have I got... Well, I haven't seen Kermit's question, or I missed Gunner's question, and I sort of titching with, I go, fucking hell. Even Jane goes, have you got everyone's question? Have you seen Titchy? I go, yeah, I've seen it, yeah. For fuck's sake. You gotta have something to think about. You gotta have something to worry about. Like there's not enough in the fucking world. Like pandemic, filming. Rick, you need some more things to worry about. What about making sure you've answered every cat and dog's fucking question in the world? Yeah, that'll do it. It's like being fucking Santa twice a week. Oh dear. Right. Bella, you awaken to a tap tap noise on your front door. You go downstairs to answer the door and you discover it's me. My mum and dad have gone out for the day and left me in your capable hands. How do we spend the day together? Relaxing in the garden, whittling really good sticks. Yeah. Running around together chasing squirrels. Oh, that's good. Can't do that for a whole day though, can I? Well, you probably can. Being driven around in a car while sticking our heads out the window. That'd be good. All of the above. Oh, well, all of the above. I love every one of those. What order we do it? I think we should drive around first, sticking our heads out, go back, have a little rest, right? Whittle, do some whittling, and then go, who wants a squirrel? Who wants a squirrel? Like that. And then we just chase squirrels round. What if this has actually damaged my brain? Both the emotional and intellectual part of the brain. Just talking this shite. I already sometimes, right, we see dogs, I know, right? We go for a walk and now we know 100 dogs and their owners to look at us, say hi, right? So now we see a dog coming, right? And if the owner says hello first, I go hi, I go hello, because I'm wanting to hello, I'm wanting to talk to the dog. We always ask the dog's name as well. Don't know why. And now we call them. There's dogs, or if I see it, I just call them, and they go, and they run over. There's nothing like the joy of a dog that's pleased to see you. I mean, a cat that's pleased to see you is good, but it's hard to tell because a cat's like that, isn't it? A dog's like that, and the cat is like this. Hello. Like that, isn't it? Cool. It's just cool. Right. What? I'm just saying hello. Yeah, whatever. They're they're not as excited. Last question. Simo, have you taken anything away from the past year, entertaining us for free, that you'll be taking forward ideas in other shows? Thanks for great laughs this past year, Bobo. I think I have. I think I've put a little couple of bits in. I mean, I think I could develop the, feeding me to the lions in Supernatural. There's lots of things you've got to change and update as you go along. I think it's probably influenced a little bit of Afterlife as well, the themes of Afterlife. How just being nice is a superpower. I've sort of developed that as a genuine, realistic idea that we all have the power to make someone feel better by just being nice. So certainly that, and it just took the love of cats and dogs. So well, it's very sad, but as you all know, this is the last regular one. It's been 1 year. I don't know how many I've done, hundreds. It's been fantastic, but we're coming out of it now, and it can't go on forever. And I've got to start filming now, and it'll be difficult. But what if I set one? What if I set a special one? What about Easter Sunday? What about if we do this again? Easter Sunday, 6 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, Easter Sunday. So, you know, like the Bollocks Club is risen. It'll be sad. And then Sunday, the Bollocks Club, it is risen. And the eggs represent chocolate bollocks. Sorry, I'm not being disrespectful, but what about that? The Bollocks Club rises again, Easter Sunday, 6 p.m. That'll stop all this sadness. Right. Now, leave me alone. Well, thanks very much, everyone. For the last time, be nice to animals. Tatty bye, everyone. Tatty bye.